Hey everybody. Lord, I'm trying to figure out how you make this flash come on. Help me, Jesus. Help me, Jesus. How do you get the flash on? Let's see. There we go, right there. All right. Pastor Sherman D.Manning. I don't know the day's date. I think it's November 17th. I am pastor of Yes We Can Worship Center. It's about 10:35 at night. Don't watch this video. Kind of like making this for Sister Leah. Leah is the founder and president of the Ladylike Foundation. Leah, I'm going to make it as short as possible because I know how you are. You don't watch long videos, and it's not because you don't care. You just don't have a lot of time. I get it. But I know you're concerned about homeless women, and you had mentioned to me perhaps doing something at Thanksgiving, and you never got back with me on it. Nevertheless, I want you to see that's a woman right there, first of all. And this is the downtown women's shelter. Again, it's about 10:34 at night. I think it's November 17th. Today is definitely Tuesday, I can tell you that much. All these tents you see here, Sister Leah, these are women. That brown building that you can barely see there is the women's shelter. And these are women who could not get in the shelter tonight. So this is how they're living. I know you think this is horrible because they're sleeping in these tents on the streets. But trust me, just 4 months ago, it was even worse because these were not tents. They were literally just lying on the ground without tents. So Yes We Can Worship Center and some other organizations have gotten together and provided all of them as a one woman lying on the ground without a tent. Right there. We provided all of them or most of them with tents. If you look over there, you kind of see a blanket right there. That's a woman lying under that blanket. These were all women, Sister Leah. And most of them I know by name. All of them know me by name. All those tents are females in the city of angels, in the richest nation on planet Earth, sleeping outside on the ground in tents. So not only Leah Pomp, my dear friend, my sister in Christ, member of McCoy, where our pastor is the legendary Dr. R.A. Williams. And I am pastor, as you all know, of Yes We Can Worship Center. And Yes We Can Worship Center houses the homeless, and we feed the hungry every day of the week. That is our mission. That is our motto. That's what we do. That is what we do. Hey, how you doing? You know me? I'm the pastor. Are you still homeless? I'm making a video right now about homeless women. What's your name? Mybra? How old are you? I don't mean to ask you a personal business. 57, how long have you been homeless? Too long. 9 years. 9 years? Oh, help me, Jesus. Okay, well, listen, where are you going to be tomorrow about 2 o'clock? I'm going to come back and talk to you.
I'm going to be on 1st in San Pedro.
51st in San Pedro?
First up here.
Oh, 1st in San Pedro. Okay, look for me. I'll be in this church van.
Okay.
Pastor Manning, okay?
Okay.
All right, God bless you. So there you go, Leah, an impromptu interview. It breaks my heart. It breaks my heart when I see anybody homeless, as you all know, especially homeless women. And I don't have time to unpack it, but let me just suffice it to say that when you find someone who's been homeless for more than a year, in 99% of the instances, they are suffering from what I coined a phrase. You all have heard of PTSD, right? Post-traumatic stress disorder. I coined a new one. It's called post-traumatic street disorder. I often tell the story of a man who was homeless for 9 years, and we got him housing, and he was not even in shared living. We got him his own apartment. And I went to his apartment 2 weeks later, knocked on the door. He opened the door. I looked in the living room, and he had a tent in the living room set up. A tent in his apartment. He was suffering from post-traumatic street disorder. It's when you've been homeless so long that homelessness becomes a way of life for you, and you don't know anything else but that. And we have to break that in ministry. We would call it break the curse. In psychology, they would call it break the cycle. And so I guarantee you the woman we just met is suffering from some form of post-traumatic street disorder. And the stories can be convoluted. Don't have time to unpack it. But Leah, I wanted you to see, because I know you're concerned about everybody also, but you have a special ministry, a special niche for women. And so that's what homelessness looks like downtown LA on Skid Row in the middle of the night. on a Tuesday night. And I'm not going to read the comments. Y'all know how I feel about comments. When I start reading comments when I'm shooting live, somebody says something ignorant, and then it tease me off, and then I'll focus on that instead of what I should be focusing on. How you doing? You all right? Good to see you, man. Pastor Sherman D.Manning, I pastor Yes We Can Worship Center. If you want to see the work that we do, go to yeswecanworshipcenter.org. That is yeswecanworshipcenter.org. And you can see the work that we do. 213-858-2608 if you'd like to volunteer to help us feed the hungry and help us in our housing ministry. Leah, we love you and Dana with the love of the Lord. Keep the faith, everybody. God bless.